Welcome to the Midnight Archive. Today we open a file that was buried for 35 years, a story about a silence so heavy it could break a man's soul. It was the autumn of 1990. A small private school bus was heading toward a mountain retreat. 12 children, full of life, and a substitute driver whose eyes never seemed to blink. Halfway through the fog-covered valley, the driver pulled over. He turned off the engine. The silence was immediate. "Do you want to hear the final sentence?" he asked. His voice was like grinding stones. One boy, Leo, didn't care. He was lost in the static of his Walkman, the headphones pressed tight against his ears. He saw his classmates lean forward, eyes hungry for a scare. He saw the driver start to whisper. Leo just closed his eyes and let the music drown out the world. When the music stopped, the world was different. The interior of the bus felt cold. His best friend Sam was staring at the back of the seat in front of him, his knuckles white from gripping the plastic. No one was crying. No one was laughing. They looked like statues carved from fear. Leo asked, "What did he say?" Sam didn't look at him. He only whispered, "He told us how we end. Every single one of us." Moments later, a landslide hit the valley road. The bus was swept toward the cliff. The driver died instantly, a strange smile on his face. One girl fell into a deep sleep she never woke up from. The rest walked away, but they carried a weight no child should bear. For decades, Leo lived in the shadow of that mystery. He stayed close to Sam, but every time he brought up that day, Sam would turn pale. "I'll tell you on my deathbed, Leo. Not a second before. If I tell you now, the clock starts ticking." Last week, Leo sat by Sam's hospital bed. Sam was 60 years old, faded by a long illness. He looked at Leo with yellowed, tired eyes and said, "I'm the last one, Leo. Everyone else followed the script. The wedding fire, the sudden heart failure, the car that didn't stop. It all happened exactly as the driver whispered in that valley." Leo leaned in, his heart racing. "What about me, Sam? What did he say about me?" Sam grabbed Leo's hand with a strength he shouldn't have had. "He didn't say a word about you, Leo, because you weren't listening. He told us that as long as you never knew the story, the ending couldn't find you. We stayed silent to keep you immortal." Sam passed away that night. Yesterday, Leo found an old, dusty cassette tape in Sam's belongings. It was labeled Field Trip, 1990. Thinking it was just music, Leo put it in an old player. But it wasn't music. It was a recording of the bus cabin. The driver's voice came through the static, clear and cold. "And for the boy with the headphones," the voice said, "his story ends 3 days after he finally hears mine." Leo looked at the calendar. That was 24 hours ago. Grab your snack, cherish the silence, and remember, some things are only true once you hear them. This was the third file of the Midnight Archive. Subscribe to join our next investigation. Good night, while you still can.